Hey, how are you guys? Yeah, today I want to talk about how to do something and not fuck up. So basically, the topic of the videos, like the whole idea, I was just like thinking about did I fuck up my life? I was showering and I was like, did I do something wrong in my life? Or whenever I had some kind of ambitions or a chance to do something better, I pretty much most of the time I just fucked up. There is a few situations in my life I didn't do well and I don't like, and I want to remake it as much as possible, but it's life. So I just want to start to talk about one of the first rules whenever you're starting to do something is actually start. Sounds dumb, everyone saying that, but still, is like all you have to do is just start. There is a lot of psychology research about why people procrastinate, why they tend to not make something they like, for example. Yeah, and just like it's called rules of 2 minutes. So basically, rules of 2 minutes, it means whenever you want to do something, or and you thinking should you make it or not, just make it. So in 2 minutes, just give yourself deadline in 2 minutes. Whenever, for example, you woke up and the first thing you want to do in your day off, for example, is to clean the house or just vacuum the floor. So you have 2 minutes. All you want to do is make the 2 minute timeline. You tell to yourself, okay, in 2 minutes I will vacuum all the floor and clean the house, for example. You start doing this and you understand in after 2 minutes it's not enough time to make it. But you're already in the process and you can't stop. You either can't stop, but it could be like really stupid because like you vacuum 20-30% of the floor, it means 70-60% of the floor will be dirty. So there is like psychological trick whether you will start to do something and you actually have to finish, because otherwise it will discomfort your environment or discomfort yourself. You will be like, oh, I didn't do that. Also, what could I say how to not fuck up in whatever you choose? For example, you want to study coding. I did bachelor degree in United Kingdom computer science, almost 4 years. I did 1 year of master's degree in Canada, also computer science, but it was mostly data science. For example, in coding, you want to do something, learn the basics. All you want to learn, like the full fundamentals of the coding, it's all same. Doesn't matter which language you study. The more difficult language you study, the easier for you. For example, a lot of people say instead of starting learning Python, learn the C++. Um, Whenever you doing something and you want to finish it and achieve something in your life or hobby, whatever you're doing, just do, I could say, plan. Just plan it. Plan your steps. Whenever you get your achievements, instead of large achievement, something like, okay, I will be senior in 5 years. It's achievable, but it's like in 5 years. So you have to be like, okay, in 1 year I want to be junior. But how to be a junior? It means you have to learn the basics of coding, whatever language you want to do. Learn the frameworks if there are frameworks. Learn the main libraries. For example, if you want to go to data science, you either have to choose two pathways. Learn Python and some libraries, Pandas, Polar, and so on. Or you could start to learn RStudio. I don't have a lot of experience in RStudio, but as much as I know, there is also a few libraries that you can do. Learn that libraries, start to practice. It was like where to practice, right? Just Google it. Data science projects started. There is a ton of YouTube videos what you want to do. Or it could be like, I want to be a good reader, or I want to be a good speaker while talking to camera. What mostly like whenever I'm talking to camera, how what I understand, I try to imagine that I'm talking to a person. The person who is watching my videos, they're more likely to be like if they will be heard. Basically how I understand how the whole YouTube system works, there is the people who create content and the people who take the content. The person who makes the content have to find the problems. It most of the time you have to be own problems, because like by just own your experience will help maybe someone to help to solve their problems. For example, you want to be a good reader, or you want to know a book better. For example, you took what, like Alex Hormozy $1 million book, I guess called like that, and you'll sell to yourself, okay, in 2 weeks I will read the book. But the problem is that, okay, you will read the book, but after maybe 15 minutes or 30 minutes, it depends on how you can stay focused, it started to be really lazy to read more and more. So like whenever the second day you will read 5 minutes, third day you will just look at the book, fourth days you will just look at the book and just you will be thinking, okay, I will actually need to read the book, but you will just leave and play your league. What I do in my what I did probably. Yeah, so instead of fast achievement, try to keep it on slow motion achievement. So basically there is also pretty much everyone whoever want to be something better, there is a saying is called, it's better to have 1% each day increasement instead of almost 100% in one day. The problem is that like 100% is not achievable, and probably you will just lose all your resource on doing some kind of bullshit. 5 minutes of working is good, but 5 hours or 50 hours of working is impossible, because your body will say, what are you doing, man? It's like when you take rest. But I could say the last one that I really like is whenever you feel sick, whenever you feel something unmotivation, or maybe really just like depressed day, it could be good just to rest the whole day. Basically, how I had the two situations, how it worked for me. So in the first situation, I had just stress. It was just like, it was always daily stress, but it was some kind of specific stress. I don't know why. All I did all day, what I was doing, I was just like reading the book. I still didn't like to read the book that day. I really hated that moment when I read the book. I played a few games and lost maybe 3 in a row, so I was in more tilt, and I was like, okay, I don't want to do that anymore. That day I was like, okay, I'm just gonna record myself talking to camera, maybe it will help. And it helped. I recorded. In 1 hour I got first like on my video. I was like, it's really good. After that I just made a few 15-20 push-ups and just went to sleep. That's it. That's all my day. I didn't do a lot of stuff, but I just want to make this video on YouTube, so I just decided to make it. The small achievement actually helped my brain to focus, because all day I stayed unfocused. Second scenario could be that you feel depressed and stressed, don't want to do anything, or you feel sick and at the same time you're just like apatia, you don't know what to do, right? So stay in bed, just chill. It will be very good if you don't even use a phone. Basically it will be digital detox. It will be super boring, but still you will think about yourself, you will talk to yourself, you might even understand what's happening in your life, because nothing disturb you. Even the books, I mean, reading books is not disturbing, but at the same time it could be disturbing for the people who actually reading books and trying to get the information from there. It's like some kind of part-time job, because like you have to be enjoyed what you're doing, and you also have to be a researcher at the same time. Yeah, all I could say, guys, to you, whenever you're doing something, just start it, just make it one video, read the note, or write the note, read the book, and slowly convert it to your daily routine. Yeah, it won't be very easy. No one says it's super easy, right? It's not achievable in 2 weeks. It's not achievable even in 1 month. Which is the problem in my situation, is that I can stay super motivated for 2 weeks straight. But after 2 weeks, I will be like, Okay, I don't want to do anything. I will just stop. All my project will be stopped until next year or until next month. I'll decide why I didn't continue my work. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day. Stay motivated. Let's go.